Do you recognize I watch the Teletubbies in Live TV? Yeah. And also, this is Teletubbies. The purple Teletubbies name is Tinky Winky. A green Teletubbies name is Dipsy. A yellow Teletubbies name is Lala. And then finally, a red Teletubby name is Paul. So, anyways, Teletubby is created in March 31st, 1997. So, she's got shut down in February 16, 2001. So, that's always on the TV series all. And all like a season is. So, Teletubby is created in BBC TV in United Kingdom. And he's created in PBS Kids in USA. So, anyways, Teletubbies is in Nick Jr. back in 2016. And there's the CBBS back in 2004. So, like I said, so a Teletubbies reboot is released back in 2015. So, it's published by CBBS already. So, a lost episode of Teletubbies is called Anger Messages. Wait, did I say messages? Sorry, I need management. So, Teletubbies lost episode is called Anger Management. So, the Tubby speaker is just hearing it. So, he started theme song is really normal. And the speaker, he said, a scenes of fair as the videotape, podcast. The theme song is unusual, with the Teletubbies dancing around the fields of the Teletubbies land. And it ended with one of the rising voice trumped questioning of absent side of the main four. Then the episode transmission to the field of Teletubby land, accompanied by several rabbits wandering through the area for about a solid 10 seconds. Another one, the voice trombones are slowly and painfully rises from the ground as it stopped to a halt. A male voice from the speaker began saying, "There are 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance." This got me completely confused, thinking what I was under the impression this would be about managing anger, not dealing with grief. I really don't know if this had anything to do with the subject of this episode, but whatever, because one of the station of grief and anger. So let's be honest. Cutscene to the next scene. Featuring Tinky Winky is practically walking across the grassy field filled with flowers. As the purple Teletubbies stopped to walkie, he looked at the camera with a sad expression on his face. He looks like he's about to cry. At any moment, I shall note that the singer turned for Finburn to gloomy vibe consisting of a cloud sky, useful for sorting Teletubbies episode based on the filming location, weather, and almost desaturated colors. Tinky Winky just stands there before going into a sobby fit. The crying felt jarring to put it bluntly. I mean, it didn't even sound like actuated at all. As this pregnant scene progressed, his sobs starting to get more pain. Tinky Winky nails to the ground, possibly banging his fist against it in range. Dear God, such behavior coming for a Teletubby is normal in the show at all. No other Teletubbies are coming here to come future. Tinky Winky, as his meltdown worslets in this segment, which left me puzzled. The male narrowed spoke all of sudden, saying the usual dialogue. One day, Tinky Winky is upset. However, Tinky Winky didn't even try to replay to the natural because he was too busy doing his outing, even just sobbing and banging. I thought, why is Tinky Winky is upset? Why did Teletubbies do to make him feel this way? After uncomfortable scene drag on, the windmill started spinning, caused it to Tinky Winky stop crying, and cheerfully to Rick expelling the usual "uh-oh" and his normal tail. He starts to realize that it's time for the TV event. So he hurried up to the hill where the other Teletubbies were examined for the segment. Lala gets chosen for the event, and it plays the most uncomfortable and upsetting live action video, which does fit the standards for any children's programming. The clips start with a young boy watching television in the living room until he hears a loud and vulgar argument coming from his parents in the kitchen. They were yelling about how their legend was complete failure, and the father, who is clearly a raging alcoholic, slurred out instant towards his wife and their child. This, however, caused the boy to get up, walk to the kitchen, and he starts yelling, and his parents try to stop fighting. The enraged father turns to face his son, walks to him, and starts to insult the child more, telling him to burgers off, and slaps him in the face with a Aladdin, followed by the mother explaining in horror. This caused the child to scream due to the pain. He recovering from that intense slap, and he ran away to the upstairs to his room as he cried loudly. That just beyond insane. What the hell? Where the Wranglers and children's BBC Prussian Drew thinking. First, there was a scene where Tinky Winky starts crying. He was on character drawing a crying raging fit for no apparent reason. And now, a tease segment featuring a fiddly disputes between a married couple and their son. Ethan thought it was an episode about anger problem. I never expected extreme acts of anger to come from the killers and show from preschoolers. And to close off this detection, why was that video even filmed and put on a Teletubbies episode to begin with? After that, three-threaded live action clip ended. I could see the transparent concern of the face of the Teletubbies. And the videos played once more before they translated to the next segment taking place in the entrance of the Teletronic Superdome. The four chronic were at their table, enjoying some Tubby Costa. Expect from Tinky Winky. He's just sitting there, staring off his Tubby Costa, with that Mr. Raptor look on his face, and he didn't even dare to drink Tubby Costa from Ella. Lala is really confused and corrupted about Tinky Winky is just standing on his Tubby Costa and wait behind and asking, Tinky Winky didn't drink from Tubby Costa? And the narrator in response, he says the follow and Tinky Winky is not drinking from Tubby Costa, and Tinky Winky is not good mood at Lala. And this caused Lala to grow even more concerned. Well, in Tinky Winky response, he proceeds to draw a Tubby Costa in his Lala face, with it causing the bowl to break into pieces and spill the Costa over Lala, as well as knocking her out. Dipsy and Paul reacting in horror at the scene, whistling the purple Teletubby to such a violent act against their yellow commission. They began to ask Tinky Winky why, and he replied and rhyming with instant range in his voice. Tinky Winky said, Tinky Winky came back. He quickly ran into the off-screen and exit the house, crying openly. Lala raises from the floor, regaining sausages from the injuries she received from the Teppy Costa. She, along with Dipsy and Paul, is worrying about their purple companion, fearing that he has gone missing after the crash out. After night shift at the magic windmill began spinning, they left the house and started a search for Tinky Winky throughout Teletubby Land. Amidst dreary and somber atmosphere, this went on for 20 seconds until one of Teletubby Dipsy found Tinky Winky, who was standing in a deep, dark forest far from Teletubby Land, with his back turned. Dipsy found Tinky Winky, Dipsy explained. Yes, Dipsy found a Tinky Winky. The naturally responds cheerfully. Dipsy was confused as to why Tinky Winky was nearly standing in the forest. Turn away from him. Dipsy saw Tinky Winky, and Dipsy asked if Tinky Winky was okay, and it cuts to a point of feeling of a green Teletubby tapping the purple wine with his hand, while tense music playing in a background. Tinky Winky turned to look at the Dipsy at the fear, and what I saw totally freaked out the ever-loving shit out of me. As a kid, there is something wrong and horrifying. The mask of purple Teletubby, his face. Oh my God! Her face is turning white, pale like a snowman, and the mouth open, and I saw the teeth is white and the nose look like human, and then the gums turns pink, and the inside the tongue is black tongue. When you saw a black tongue right there, so I saw it, and I saw the screamy face. Do you know I hear the sounds like this? I'm one of the most terrifying sounds. It is. I know what the most terrifying sound is. Yes, I know who it is. A deranged woman scream and blood-curdling scream. Oh my God, that was terrifying. A Dipsy started screaming and runs away, thinking it will happen. When she runs away back her, Teletubbies in here from Lala and Pooh. I saw it. A Dipsy asked Lala and Pooh, Dinky is face. Dinky is Tinky Winky's okay. But he said Tinky Winky's okay. A Dipsy said a Tinky Winky is here and I saw the forest. And that when Tinky Winky's looked from it, I saw the scary face. And I hear this just only screaming woman. So her 3 Teletubbies start to scream, run away, and then her Tinky Winky start to screaming, and all ready to kill off of her. And also, Pooh gets to tree and her there, and he starts to falling at the ground. And then the Tinky Winky saw a Pooh, and they killed the Pooh, causing to blood of the grass. So they will happen. So they will go wrong. So the Dipsy and Lala start to scream and panic. And also all the Tinky Winky start screaming. And they all happen. Cause it to black curly scream or the ranger woman scream. Lala slips to the muddy in here, back in the lake. A Tinky Winky saw Lala got there. So they started killing off then. And they will cause 2 eyes scratching, blindness, or bleeding. And it start to put it drowning in her water. And then see what happens. Lala dies. Dipsy runs away into Tubby Electronic. So Tinky Winky is fighting with one more Teletubbies. And also they will see about there. And the Tinky Winky is kill Nuno, and they cause to burn and spin around. Which is think it was what happens. And it also the Tinky Winky is found the Dipsy right under the bed, and he grabs her Dipsy leg and start to kill it off the head. It will cause to bleeding and ride the slide. Dinky is killing off her head. Dipsy's die. So after they kill 3 Teletubbies, Tinky Winky destroyed a Telecaster, the machine. Sorry, the Tinky Winky destroyed a Telecaster machine, caused it to spill everywhere. It started flooding. So Tinky Winky was most scary. And Tinky Winky destroyed a Tuppy toaster machine. And it caused to burning and fire. And it caused to Tuppy electronic fire. So Tinky Winky caused to Tuppy electronic. So Tinky Winky is finally killed Dipsy, Lala, and Pooh. The Tinky Winky caused his son, and the baby son started crying, thinking it was a disaster, because also all of the speakers is just only was a beam. So as she say, we all of there to kill Asatina. Looks like 3 Teletubbies got killed by a Tinky Winky. There is nothing can do about it because Tinky Winky is loose. So I hope you all of you being happy to miss you. I miss you forever. Goodbye. As she said goodbye from 3 times, Tinky Winky cuts to say bye-bye. It didn't say bye-bye. They go to her away and that to all hair. And also, the baby son started to continue crying because the sun is start to setting, and he start to setting often, and they come to end parade. So, anyways, so the locals turns red to the thing happen. So after they end parade, they cut to BBC logo and also like the like. So the screen turns black happens. So went back then 20 seconds there. So after they turn black, I get the jump scared by Tinky Winky, terrifying scream. And also, I no idea I should be. I hate minded. When I remove the tape, I tell mom what happens. So I will win. So anyways, a horror game of Teletubbies is called Sandy Tubbies. That was all terrifying. When I just sleeping in my bed, I just have it giving nightmares. The teletronic started burning and 3 Tubbies are dead. And I need to find a 7 bowl of Tubby Costa. And there's 9 here. I always got nightmare all the time. I would start to panic and scare. And I saw Tinky Winky and start to scream loudly. And I ran to a bag in there. They caused to chase me closer. And also, when she killed me, I'm start to scream and woke up. Think it was a nightmare. I tell mom to make a therapy and make you feel comfortable. Well, I know what it is. Well, I hope all lot of the being ready. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel. Bye.